She actually made me promise her that I wouldn't sing or rap or do an interpretive dance or act out and sing. But I sang last night, so does anything count? No way. It's so nice to see everyone here. Between the two of us, Tracy's definitely the planner, and she's done a great job with being with this beautiful venue, all these beautiful decorations, beautiful people, and of course the handsome groom. And I'm a procrastinator too, as many of you have realized, and I had one job for this wedding, and it was to write a speech. And here it is on a napkin, written in eyeliner. Sorry, Trace, no makeup tips for you tonight. But last night, we laid in bed last night, and we started talking about past memories and experiences and what today really means for us. It's a really big day for Adam and Tracy, but it's definitely a big day for me too. It's a big day for all three of us, and definitely. You learned that early on, that way. I think that's we always say that we've mastered the nod and smile. A lot of you have. Sorry. Oh my God. I don't cry. It's a miracle. Haley has emotions. Haley. A lot of you are actually, probably all of you have at one point mistaken us for one another, and we don't correct you, we just kind of carry on, and we're either too lazy to correct you or don't want to have to deal with it, so we just continue the conversation. And there's a handful of you that have actually asked about my big wedding day plans with Adam, and I'd already committed so much to the conversation as Tracy that I couldn't go back, and I had to continue and answer questions. And being the amazing maid of honor that I am, I didn't know most of the answers to any of your questions. So I couldn't go back and say, you know, I'm not Tracy. I know we've been talking for 15 minutes. So I just kind of came up with whatever I thought sounded good. So it's a relief to see that you all showed up at the right venue and the right time. Tracy would not have been happy if she found out it was because of my doing, so. But in all honesty, you know, our whole life we've always been asked what it's like to be a twin. And I've always thought it's more important to focus on what it's like to be Tracy's identical sister and best friend. She may not claim me as her best friend often, but I am. We've been inseparable since sharing the womb. Thanks, Mom. And we've really been inseparable since then. We've shared clothes, friends, classes, sports teams, tests. She shared my driver's license when she got pulled over at 16. It happened to be conveniently in her hand. But one thing I like to take credit for is her successes. And I am the older, wiser twin. That 1 minute really does count. I feel like I practically raised her. You welcome, Adam. But one thing Tracy would say is her biggest success is finding her soulmate, Adam. And that I can actually take legitimate credit for. Erin Pavelko, who's back there, and I were traveling in Thailand, and she was talking about her friend Adam. And we thought that Tracy and Adam would be a really good match, so they connected. Tracy actually planned a date to go to Fiesta Island to bring her 150-pound bull mastiff. And I said, why don't you be a normal person and take the poor guy for drinks? She said, well, if he's gonna be a dud, I don't want to waste my time. I might as well get my dog some exercise. So later that day I checked my email and I had an email from Tracy and it said, if I could write down the ideal qualities in a man, it'd be Adam to a T. And they've been inseparable since. If you had the opportunity to hang out with them, you'd see how much love they have for each other. They're so genuinely happy and oddly very similar. And so it's really incredible to see them together. Are you getting tired? The most work I've had to do all of, 9 months? Trace, I stand here by your side. You've always stood by mine. And if I have to share you with anyone, then I gladly share you with Adam. To the happy couple, to a life full of happiness, love, lots of babies, and a bunch of things.
She nailed it. How'd she do with the practice?